1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In New York, I had like a pickup company. It was based on projects. When we had performances, I would gather a group of dancers and we would work. Sometimes I call it Ohad, Naharin and dancers. Some it was like Ohad, Naharin dance company. Mari quit the LA company and she joined my projects.
Alvin was not happy when Mari was leaving, but he had to go with her decision. You leave something you love, but you're going on to something you love more.
I remember Carl telling me that, you know, when I met Mari and Ohad, she would just jump on him, cross her legs, and complete flat turnout over his waist, and they were like passionate, kissing in front of us, like these wild animals.
His company was just all over the map. There was him, he's Israeli. There was his wife, Mari, who was Asian American. There was Natalie, who was Jamaican. There was Megan, who had the frilly, curly hair like an Irish girl. There was Ani, who's from Eastern Europe. There was David Tichnell, who was this tall, skinny, lanky, pale white boy. There was just dancers from everywhere.
When you come back from this one, the first time,
Israeli choreographer, his name was Ohad. Naharin, Nazareth, Ohad, you know, oh God, Nazareth. We didn't know him. We didn't know what we were in for, is basically, because once you meet Ohad, he's so powerful and he's so strong, he immediately intimidated us all. We were all like, oh shit, this guy, what's this guy all about? I'm dancing Paso Mezzo in the dance theater workshop with Mari. It's about their relationship, Ohad and Mari, their marriage. I'm gonna be him in that dance. The audience is loving it. I think it's great. I think I did a great job. I see Ohad. I'm like, hey, look at me. All of a sudden, I see he's like really pissed off at me. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? He says, never perform my work. Never perform my work. He said, what were you doing out there? What was all the smiling? What was all this, you know, energy up here? He says, you have to put that in your body.
You're on stage performing in front of an audience. The audience cannot see Ohad, but he's yelling at you during the performance.
He yells, you're boring me. You don't say that to dancers while they're on stage dancing your work.
This is something I say to my dancers sometimes just before the show. I tell them, don't fuck with me. My life depends on you.
Ohad showed you, and you did it. And you did it over and over again until he said yes. Most of the time he said no, 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 no. You would try to get no, you try to get no, you try to get no. Something would happen, yes. You had no idea what you were doing.
I told Ohad, we can't read your mind, Ohad. You really need to tell us what you want. Find ways and maybe be a little bit more patient, because when you yell, then we freeze. And he said, to read my mind. I really want you all to just read my mind and know what I want, and we wouldn't have this tense situation. We would never really fight with him except Mari. Mari would sometimes say, well, what do you really mean? And stop. And we would just wait for the tempest to be over.
Almost on a daily basis, somebody ended up leaving the studio because they were yelling or crying. It was tough. It was really, really tough. But everybody came back into the situation because, twisted or not, they felt that the work was worth it. The movement is so full and luscious, and especially at that time, it was deep and heavy and weighted. It had emotion in it. It had feeling in it.
Ohad is at this stage that he's discovering really his voice and shaping his voice, and it's what an exciting, special time to be a dancer, helping a choreographer get his vision. This is a blessing for a dancer to be part of a process that is bringing something that will change the world of dance.